Hi everyone, I'm Debbie, a sports nutritionist, and today we're going to ask, do I need a supplement? So what is a supplement? Well, I'm going to start off with telling you what it's not. A supplement is not a medication. So for example, if you're given a medication by your doctor, that isn't a supplement, and so that's not what we're talking about in this video. However, supplements are supplementary to food. So things that you might have in addition to food, such as vitamins or protein powders or gels. I've just put a few examples on the slide there. So in order to ask and answer, do I need a supplement? I thought we could use a protein powder as an example. Often see them in the shops, online, in videos, etc. So lots of different products out there, but generally one serving is somewhere between 20 and 30 grams of protein powder. You're often recommended to make it up with somewhere between 200 and 300 millilitres of milk. And the cost of the dry powder is somewhere between 30 and 40 pounds per kilo. It can be more. So what is protein? Well, protein is a macronutrient, and we can get it by eating things like fish or meat or beans or a range of dairy products, milk, cheese, also things like eggs. But did you know we can only use about 20 grams of protein at any one time? So what happens if we have more than 20 grams of protein? Because there's definitely some protein products out there that will advertise themselves as 40 or 50 grams of protein per serving. If we have too much protein at any one time, our body has to get rid of the excess by excreting some of it in our urine and storing some of it as fat. So the tip for protein is not to eat lots in one go, but rather to have smaller amounts regularly through the day, amounts of about 20 grams. So what is 20 grams of protein? 20 grams of protein, that's a pint of milk, cow's milk. The non-dairy milk, so things like oat milk, rice milk, they don't contain any protein. But 20 grams of protein is something like 75 grams of cheese, 200 grams of the skyr or Greek yogurt, 75 grams of chicken, 75 grams of meat, 100 grams of fish, or approximately 1 tin of beans or chickpeas. That's the 400 gram tin. So if we now then say, do I need a supplement such as protein powder, or could I just have milk? Let's have a look at that. If you take about 30 grams of protein powder and add some milk to make it up, that's going to give you about 40 grams of protein and cost you around about £1.19. Or you could buy a pint of milk. That's going to give you 20 grams of protein and cost you approximately 36p if you buy it in a 4-pint serving. But remember, now we know with protein more isn't better, because we can only use about 20 grams at one time, which is exactly the amount that's in the milk. The other thing though, apart from the cost, which obviously milk is definitely cheaper than the protein powder, or as we've just shown, but one thing you need to be aware of as an athlete is the anti-doping risk. If you are called for a drugs test and there is something found in your sample that shouldn't be there, a prohibited substance, then clearly that's going to be a ban and damage your reputation. And perhaps you didn't know before this video, but no supplement is 100% risk-free. So things like protein powders, energy gels, no supplement is 100% risk-free. You'll cover that in anti-doping videos. So all in all, perhaps it's better to have the milk. It's going to give you the right amount of protein, it's cheaper, and it tastes nice. What else could you though have? Well, instead of a protein powder, you could have milk, or maybe something like chocolate milk. Chocolate milk is brilliant for a recovery because it's going to give you 2 macronutrients, protein and carbohydrate. It is great after a training session. But instead of an energy gel, you could maybe have a banana or a cereal bar or 4 gummy sweets. They're all about the same amount of carbohydrate that you'll get in that energy gel. Instead of vitamins, which are often expensive and now you know come with a risk associated with them of containing a prohibited substance, you could just eat some fruit and veg. So in conclusion, do I need a supplement? I'd say no, eat real food.